Oh hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share. Feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any videos that I've posted in the past. Please feel free to leave a comment below the video. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. There are many ways to stir fry, and there are many different strategies as well. And when it comes to flavor the stir fry dish, there are different approach. The approach that is most popular is the approach that are used in Cantonese cooking. Now, Cantonese cooking is from the southern part of China, and one of the main objectives of Cantonese cooking is to maintain the freshness of the ingredients. In Cantonese cooking, the food is cooked very lightly, and most of the time it is the ingredients that are responsible for driving the flavor of the dish. And because of this reason, Cantonese cooking usually do not use a lot of sauces. However, there are sauces that are being used, particularly in the American Chinese cooking. Now, in American Chinese style, sauces are frequently a prominent part, although the American Chinese cooking actually originated from Cantonese cooking. Now, one of the sauces that is used predominantly in American Chinese cooking is oyster sauce. Now, oyster sauce turned out to be actually a very popular sauce used in almost all Chinese cooking. However, oyster sauce has its unique characteristics. It makes it highly popular because of the flexibility of oyster sauce. Now, many people recognize some iconic American Chinese dishes, such as teriyaki chicken, sweet and sour pork, Beijing beef. All of these have a certain type of sauces that to go with it. Now, somebody asked me, shall I buy those sauces? So now you look on the market, you go to the grocery store, you find there are many different sauces that are pre-made, designed to achieve the flavor of these dishes. Should I use those sauces? The question you might ask. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about a sauce that, which probably is the most flexible and versatile of all sauces to be used in stir frying. And the flexibility of these sauces make it extremely popular. And this sauce is oyster sauce. Now, you might have a question, is that what is oyster sauce? Why does it call oyster sauce? Well, the reason is quite simple, because oyster sauce originally come from oyster extract. It started out at the turn of the 20th century. In southern part of China, there's excess of oysters. So in the late 1800s, it was found that some enterprising cook actually convert the extra oyster and by boil it down, and then they mix it with soy sauce to give it saltiness. And the end result, this is the formation of oyster sauce. And today the famous brand Lee Kum Kee is the original brand that started oyster sauce. Oyster sauce now soon become not only a sensation in Chinese cooking in stir fry, but it also has achieved great popularities all over the world and using in other types of cuisines. So what is oyster sauce? Why oyster sauce has such a great appeal for stir frying as well as for other types of cooking? Now, the reason that oyster sauce is so applicable and universal in different types of cooking is because the nature of the sauce. Now, many different sauces have a different flavor profile. Some are bitter, some are sweet, some are sour, some are spicy. But oyster sauce, really its main characteristic is its umami flavor. Well, most of you know what umami flavor is because you know umami flavor is associated with MSG, which is monosodium glutamate. MSG is well known for its ability to make a dish taste more flavorful. It makes the dish more savory. Now, MSG actually is a natural occurrence product. It is found in many other food ingredients that we normally consume. For example, mushroom is well known to be rich in MSG. And that's why we like mushroom. That's why we like to use mushroom in our dishes. Another food ingredient that is well known with high level of MSG is tomatoes. And this is also the reason that tomato is so popular. Now, however, there are different types of molecules that create umami flavor, not just MSG. And that's why different type of food ingredients taste differently and they increase the savory property of the dish in a different way. And this is exactly what happened with oyster. Oyster is extremely high in umami molecule. And the combination of the umami molecule in oyster make it really tasty, and it leaves a great savoriness after you eat the food ingredients. And because of this reason, oyster sauce become very popular. Now, like almost all molecules that are involved in enhance the umami flavor, is that they make a very low profile imprint. Not like sweetness, saltiness, spiciness, or bitterness. All of this have a very profound impact on the dish. Whereas oyster sauce and other umami molecules leave a savoriness, it only allows you to experience it at the end of what you eat. So in many ways, oyster sauce is almost like a chameleon. It's able to fit into different type of food ingredients. And this is why make oyster sauce such a popular sauce, because you can use it in many different capacities. Now, the best way to use oyster sauce is through a process of flavor chasing. What I mean by that is that you never know exactly how much oyster sauce you want to put in based on a particular type of food ingredient combinations. In some cases, you would like to put in more. Maybe in other cases, you only need to put in a very little. And there's going to be a lot of personal preference as well. So my approach in using oyster sauce is that to dispense a little bit at a time and make adjustment accordingly. And because of this reason, I propose that you put oyster sauce in a squeeze bottle. Because with a squeeze bottle, you can make adjustment readily by just putting whatever amount that you want. And with this approach, it is much easier for you to dispense oyster sauce more spontaneously. Now, oyster sauce is difficult to dispense because it has a thick consistency and because it contains cornstarch. And this actually provides advantage because once you dispense it into your stir-fry dishes, it immediately forms a sauce for you. And this is probably one of the primary reasons that it comes as a sauce. So with oyster sauce, the best way is to dispense it in the amount that you would like. But oyster sauce is also great in combination with other type of sauces, such with soy sauce, hoisin sauce, sriracha sauce, chili sauce, and it all can use to buy oyster sauce as the foundation to build a complex flavor profile. Now, oyster sauce is stable if you leave it in a bottle unopened. Once you open it, you need to store your oyster sauce in the refrigerator. Soy sauce, you can store it in room temperature because there's high salt content. But oyster sauce, the salt content is lower. So if you store it in room temperature in time, it will get moldy or it will get spoiled. So once you open it, you should store it in the refrigerator. Oyster sauce is truly a remarkable sauce for you to use. And because of its immense flexibility and its ability to adjust to many different kinds of food ingredients, this is something definitely worthwhile for you to try. And you can now buy it in almost any supermarket. I post a video each day to tell you about my fast cooking system, which is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and tempeh-based cooking. With this cooking system, you can make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun that will allow you to put a meal on the table in less than 30 minutes. So if you'd like to learn more about this cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.